Hi everyone, because I do see a lot of new people. Normally I don't introduce myself because I know everyone. It's like being in family, but I do see a lot of new members here, new family members, let's call them. So I'll introduce myself this time. I'm Nikita, and well, it's hard to describe what I do because I have a background in business as well as education. So I combine two passions together, and I work with professionals and families with with regards to soft skills, emotional intelligence, and communication skills as well. Well, that's really in a nutshell. And I'm based in Switzerland at the moment. Yeah, at the moment, because I do travel for work as well. Right, I had actually prepared a topic because with Kiran, with Growth Express, we're hoping to do a webinar or like a workshop on stress management. And I don't want to call it stress management because it's really using your stress for your own benefit. That's the way I want to put it. So really seeing the virtue of stress. So I had prepared a great topic, but I am not going to talk about that. I'll probably do it next week because something happened this morning and that was very interesting. So I want to share this story with you today. This morning, so my husband, just to give you some context, my husband is in a high stress industry. He's a scientist and he's having this major project. So he was quite stressed. And again, we're talking about stress. So last night before going to bed, I gave him some advice and he kind of took that in. It helped him sleep peacefully. He woke up this morning, kissed me and said, "Thank you so much. It has helped me a lot." To that, I said jokingly, I said, I don't need your thank you. You need to pay me. Because if you were to go to a life coach or someone, they'd charge you a lot of money for doing this. And he jokingly said, "Okay, so how much do I owe you?" I said, "Well, given all the advice that I've given you over the years, if you really go to pay me," I hope everyone understands Hindi because this is a phrase that I have heard. So I said to him, I transliterated it. I said, "If you go to pay me everything that you owe me for over the years, you lose your pants," is what I said. So it's like in Hindi, we say, chaddi utar jayegi. I don't know, in Mumbai, we say that phrase. So he didn't get it. He's like, "What do you mean?" He's French, by the way. So he didn't get it. He was like, "What do you mean I'll lose my pants?" So I said, "Well, in English, it's like saying it will cost you a fortune." So he said, "But why did you go to pants?" So I said, "Because when I was a child, this was the one phrase that I grew up with my entire life. My father over and over every day would say this to me. Every time I went up to my father and said, 'Oh, I really want to do this, Dad, but I don't know if we can afford it. I really want to go to, France. I want to study in America. I want to do this. I want to do that.' And he would be like, 'Don't worry. If you want to do it, just go ahead and do it.' I was like, 'But can we afford it?' He said, 'I don't care. I'll sell my pants, but I'll make sure you get what you deserve in life.' And that was like, so I don't know if you understand this phrase, but to give you a context, it just means that if you sell all your assets, everything you've got, even your outer garments, the last thing you're left with is your pants, your own pants. And if you're willing to sell that, which means you're down to nothing." Knowing this statement, well, we were joking about it, but going back to the serious point, the whole thing came down to my father being that support figure in my life, telling me that no matter what happens, he will be there. He'll sell his last garment. He'll be down to his, nothing to make sure that I am happy in my life. And having that pillar in my life, someone to rely on, makes me very confident, creates a sense of security for me. So I know no matter what happens, I succeed in life or I fail, I have one person to go back to rely on. And having that sense of security makes me feel amazingly calm in myself. I'm willing to take risks, explore new things, and that's why I can live without stress. So if you want to deal with stress, manage that stress in your life, having a pillar, finding someone in your life who you can rely upon is really important. So work on your relationships. Think who is that one person that you can count on. Maybe if you have more than one, brilliant, but at least one person that you can count on. So when you know you are in difficult times, you know you can rely on that person and things are going to be okay. The world's not going to come to an end. So find someone who would sell their pants for you. And that's the takeaway for today. Thank you.